Okay. Okay, welcome back to class. Tattara Dhamma Nirodha Bhilapinya. Here, Dhamma Nirodhi Abhilapi. Dhamma Nirodhi means, Dhamma here means Sabhava, natural language, natural terms, want to say. Dhamma here means Sabhava. Dhammodi Sabhavo. Dhamma Nirodhi means Sabhava Nirodhi. Explanation have it. Tasmai Dhamme cha Ati cha Dhamme cha. Ya Sabhava Nirodhi means Dhamma Nirodhi. Explanation. Tattara Tasmai Ati cha Dhamme cha. That is the meanings of Tattara. Okay. The meanings of Tattara is Tattame Ati cha Dhamme cha. Dhamma Nirodhi. Ya Sabhava Nirodhi. Abhya Vichari Vaharo. Abhya Vichari Vaharo. Abhya Vichari Vaharo. Bhyapichari means concerning all. No? Mixed with others. This is Abhyapichari, not spreading or not mixing other also. The individual essence. Individual words has a special meanings, one to say. Special meaning. Not all words are the same meanings. Each meaning has its own. Each word has its own meaning. That is Abhyapichari. Abhyapichari Vaharo. Tassa atasa bodhani pati niyata sambano sata vaharo. So individual essence. One to say this one. Tattara Dhamma Nirodha Bhilapi Jnananti. In that case, the Ya Sabhava Nirodhi. There is a language that is individual essence, Abhyapichari Vaharo, not mixed with the others. One had special meanings. Ya Sabhava Nirodhi, Abhyapichari Vaharo. So explanation of Sabhava Nirodhi. Abhyapichari Vaharo. The term, individual with the individual essence. That is the origin term or genuine words. About it, Atha and Dhamma. Atha and Dhamma. So the word Nibbana is only referring to, that is, it is the meaning is free from attachment. Free from attachment. Vanato Nikhanda. That is it. It is essence, meanings. There is the language that is individual essence. The usage that has no exceptions. And then deal with that the meaning and the law. Rapilabi tasa bhasane udirani. using this or spoken that language. Tan abilaba. Bilaba means using spoken. Tassa bhasani, tata bilabi, explanation of tassa bhasani, udirani. This meanings are given. It is tata bilabi. Abilaba means the spoken. Abilaba spoken. Tassa bhasani, udirani, revealing, talking. Tamba sitan lapitan udirana sotowawa. After hearing of that word, which is a spoke, revealed, talked, just hearing that word, ayan sabhava niroti, ayan nasbhava niroti. Who is a school in language? Just hearing, he knows that is what the word is not correct. He can decide in this way. This term is not correct. Just hearing the word, he say there is not this word. Must be another words. He know in this way. That is nirodha, nirotipati sambhita. If roundly use word, this knowledge, a person knows that is correct or not correct. That is beyond sanya, no? This analytical knowledge, like etymologies and terminologies, ology, grammatical knowledge. So, such a knowledge, nirodha, nirotipati sambhita. Tan bhasitan lapitan udiritan sotowawa. Just say, after hearing, having heard such a word, this is sabhava niroti, this is not a sabhava niroti. This is a correct language, this is not correct language. You realize in this way. Evam tassa dhamma niroti sanjitaya sabhava nirotiya. Dhamma niroti also named Dhamma niroti sanjitaya sabhava nirotiya. Sabhava niroti, the origin dialect or genuine dialect, genuine words, genuine word, which is note as a Dhamma niroti. In the Bali is used Dhamma nirodha bilapi. Dhamma niroti. And the text is said, Dhamma niroti sanjitaya. It is used as a Dhamma niroti. Sabhava niroti. Magarikaya. Savasatana mula bhasaya. Yeah. But these words are these words, Magrikaya Savasatana Mula Bhasaya. Regarding to these words, there is a controversy. The Sanskrit scholars are not accepted this one. According to them, there's Mula Bhasa means Sanskrit, they say. Maybe. So, regarding to this question, there's controversy. Not all agreed, except. But the Venerable Buddha is right in this way. Sabhava niroti is not others. This is Magarika language. This is Savasatana Mula Bhasa. The all beings' origin language. Even animals, Brahma, deities. But one is Amma, this language. In Myanmar, people also say Ame. Indians, Ame. In Bali, Amma. Mother, no? Mother, Mata, Father, Pita. So such a similar words are, such a words are quite similar, quite close to each other. India's negative words are nahi, nahi. Sri Lanka people's net, net. No English. So this also all are used no, na. The word is used na. What about a yes or ya? Some people say ya. Yes, from this origin of Dutch and Germany. Ja, sha. Not yes. No. I heard some people say yeah, yeah. Oh, where come this yeah? When I have been to Netherlands and Germany, oh yeah, it's come here. I think first, yes, yes. They're lazy to say yes, therefore they say yeah. Just different ways. So similar words, you see, similar words, quite close to each other. Magari Kaya. Magari. This is Sabasatana Mula Bhasa, origin language of all beings. Origin language of all beings. Even animals talked Magari Bhasa, they say. Magari Bhasa. So, Svava Niroti. Paveda Gata, Jnana Niroti Padisambhira. This is a kind of terminology or etymology in such a knowledge. More than that, who after just hearing the word, those who has such a knowledge understand this is correct or not correct. So this is Niroti Padisambhira. Niroti Padisambhira Pato Hi Paso Vedana Di Eva Madina Vachanana. This is explanation or giving the examples. One who has reached the discrimination of language knows on hearing the word Paso Vedana is. That is individual essence language, and on hearing Pasa Vedana Isra, Vedano Isra. He knows that this is not individual essence language. Individual essence, he translated Sabhava Niroti. Translation Sabhava Niroti. Origin, want to say here. So, who has such a analysis on Niroti Padisambhira? On hearing Phasa Vedana, he realized this one. This is what correct. Phasa Vedano as a gender is incorrect. Phasa Vedana, Phasa belong to masculine gender. Vedanas belong to feminine gender. That is correct. The opposite order, Phasa Vedano. This is not correct. So such a knowledge is called Niroti Padisambhira. Then this one, Jnani Su Jnananti. Jnani Su Jnana. Regarding to Jnani Su Jnana. Sabhata Jnana Aramanan Katawa. Vishwakhandata Jnana Aramanan Jnana. That is the meaning. Knowledge, whether the object of knowledge. knowledge, Panya knows another knowledge. Panya realizes another knowledge. Jnana Ramana, Sabbata Jnana Ramana Katva Bhatva Khandasa. When a man is reviewing and making any of foregoing kinds of knowledge in that object, the object of his knowledge, then any knowledge in him that has knowledge as it is object, this Dhamma, Jnana, Patibhana, Patisambhita. Patisambhana, Patisambhita means analysis of knowledge. Analysis of knowledge. Yatha desu va desu jnanesu sa gochara kechadi vasena vaithara do jnana pati. That is another meaning is given. Another meaning. Any knowledge about these aforesaid kinds of knowledge, which is concerned with the details of the individual domains, functions, and so on. Sagochara, Kechadi Vasena. So, the fields of knowledge, all different knowledge has its own field. For example, grammatical knowledge. Grammatical knowledge, it is a field only grammar. Only grammar. Another knowledge, terminology, it is knowledge is regarding to term. Etymology, according to it, the knowledge has it is a field. So accordingly have to need Sagojara Kechadi Vasena. Sagojara Sakecha. Functions are also in this way. Accordingly, they perform. According to their fee, according to their function. Jnana, knowledge is classified. For example, Vipassana Jnana. Inside Vipassana Jnana, it is object, it is a field, is Namarupa, Sankhara. That is it is a field. Megha Jnana, it is field is not Sankhara. It is field only Nirvana. So, according to object, they have their own object. Function also in this way, different ways.
In this case, is it correct to say that Dhamma Patisamhita is knowledge about Paramatha Dhammas and Niruti Patisamhita is knowledge about Panyati? Panya about Panyati.
Niruti
Patisamhita dealing mostly with Panyati.
Panyati.
Yes, and Dhamma Patisamhita dealing mostly with Paramathas.
Yeah, can we say in this way? Because of Niruti means words are mostly Panyati. Terms are Panyati. Yeah?
What is the extent of this Panyati, of this Nirutti? Could the Patisamhita, for example, Arahant, understand every language and be able to do etymology for every word?
Yeah, according to, yeah. I think these are very wide. This meaning is very wide. But especially, you see, we should consider in this way. This is regarding to its teaching. You see, regarding to its teaching. Own circles, explanations. Not all languages, you see. Own circle means, you see, among the people who use the same mother tongues, the same mother. The Buddha has said in Vinaya test, Buddha Vachana Sakaya Nirodhiya Priya Punito. Yeah, use Sakaya Nirodhi. If we translate it, Sakaya Nirodhi means own language, with own mother. We can learn Buddha's teaching by own language and own language, want to say. But Pinariva Buddha said, here Sakaya Nirodhi means Pali Bhasa, Magadhi Bhasa. He refined it in this way. Because in those days, this Magadhi Bhasa is popular. Among the beings, they use only Magadhi Bhasa. Therefore, on those days, Europe, Africa, and other countries may be unknown at that time. Nowadays, you see global. So many languages can be included here. Even Ukraine, Russia, any languages. Because of, by means, any language, by means of language, any language, we can study Buddha's teachings. It is easy to understand. So I think this now must be the meaning is wider. Our walls are also wider and wider now. Communication is more and more closed now, the global state. So all languages, inclusions are reverend from Italy. Oh. You? Italy. Netherlands. Italia. So all languages must be Nirodhi. Because of any spoken language. Any. In that case, the Buddha said, when the Buddha talked about that, during Buddha's lifetime, there are two Brahmin monks. You know the story. Two Brahmin monks. They want to define the Buddha's teachings in Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language in India, there's not all the outcast. Outcasts are not allowed to learn, or even to hear, even to listen, not allowed. So this only high caste. They have to learn this. So the Buddha's teaching, they want to define in Sanskrit language. They approach and request this. Then the Buddha says, the Buddha disagree and announce Sakaya Nirodhiya, Buddha Vachana, Sakaya Nirodhiya, Priya Punito. I agreed to learn the Buddha Dhamma, own language. Whoever wish to know must learn own language. There is a Chulavaka.
So
Pali.
agreed.
Yeah.
Then they translate it all in Sanskrit.
Yeah. Chulavaka. Sakaya Nirodhiya. Use this is Sakaya Nirodhi. But Venerable Buddha Gosa commentators use it. Sakaya Nirodhi means Pali language or Magadhi language. But in Myanmar there is Abhayarama Searo. He gave it the opinions. Sakaya Nirodhi must be not only Pali language. The Buddha's intentions may be all language. All language. According to their mother tongue, they can use.
So what is your opinion?
My opinion also the same way. Yeah, the same way. Not only Pali language. Yeah, because we have to learn in Myanmar. Myanmar language. We have to learn Tripitaka in Myanmar. Or Deva. They say Deva Brahmas are Pali language, they say. But this term Pali is referring to the Buddha's teaching. Later used this term, Pali. So late.
Venerable sir, I have heard of a monk who can visit the deity.
Yeah.
And he said that actually when he was talking with the deities, they already know his mind, so he doesn't need to use any words.
Does not use any. No language.
Just thinking.
Oh.
Thinking and knowing.
Maybe that is interesting. Maybe there is anyways communications must be automated. But Pinaribo Buddha said, no? Pinaribo Buddha said, you see, the Buddha talk in Pali, but the different nationalities understand according to their own language. They say. That is very difficult to say. No? Deities, Brahmas, what is the language they use? I think this, in Myanmar, practice successfully in Samatha method. In next life, he was born as a Brahma. He would talk Burmese language. Chinese, maybe this is Chinese language. Their own language, maybe. You see, even those who become ghost after death, a ghost, if he is belong to Christian, if it recited ETP so he never afraid about that. Oh my God, so he prayed. Sometimes they use in this crescent sign. He said, run away, seeing this. So many languages must be according to their religion. According to their religion. So that is one lady's happened. He visited to Kalor. There is a bungalow. In the bungalow, in British style. There's one lady, British lady, passed away there. He haunched there. He should remain there. At night, she entered and sit on the bed. So that lady is recited Itipis of Gawara. He is afraid, but never leave. That's why he remember and said, oh my God, run away. When she recited, oh my God. Maybe they also understand their own language. When you mean life practice. Yeah.
Whereas ghosts do not have it.
Yeah. Maybe they can read others' minds. Maybe. Yeah, that is powers, yes. They have the powers. Reading others' mind. Only minds. No? Animals are also in this way. Making sounds are not so different. But they can read others' mind. Animals, you see. Maybe they understand their wish, referring to sound. What about your opinions? The other?
I think sometimes even human beings also can understand intention. If someone talks to you in foreign language, which you don't know at all, sometimes you can understand the meaning because you feel the intention. You feel like intuition. Like intuition. Yeah. We can also understand each other without knowing.
Yeah.
All of us sometimes.
Communications, you see there's a sign languages also.
It's only available in the first 1,000 years of the Buddha dispensation. It's 5,000 years, but only available in the first 1,000 years.
Oh, this Patisambhida Jnana. Yeah, this is what to say, this is decline. The situations are declines. Knowledge is decline in this way. Yeah.
Sir, I have heard that it was separated into 2,500 and 2,500. So the first 2,500 would be 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. And now we're starting the second 2,500, in which we have the first 500. So we can all become Padisambhida Arahants now.
Going out.
But he said it because his teachers told him.
Oh, there's a sources have Vimukti Yuga, Sutta Yuga, Sila Yuga. So five ages are mentioned. This is returned, come back. Okay. Yeah, accordingly.
There is no Arahant available now.
No, there should be, because this is the second 2,500.
Second.
After the Buddha passed away, 5,000 years. So now it has been around 5,400, like that. So the first 2,500, everything declined. Now it's the second 2,500, so it starts from the beginning.
Sorry, Doctor, you agree?
This is just a concept. You see, cannot say definitely. Maybe this depend on beings. You see, depend on beings. Yeah.
Venerable Sir, I have heard that Venerable Kassapa gave his, he organized the first Buddhist council, and therefore it increased from 1,000 years to 5,000 or that kind of thing. And I think that if the scriptures continued later, they would say that the second council would increase the Buddha's teachings from 5,000 to 50,000, and the third council would be from 50,000 to 500,000, and like that. I think that's just missing in the scriptures, but we could say that.
Depending on situation, this. Yeah. No. Even tomorrow, also possible to disappear the Buddha's teachings because of very powerful weapons. Can destroy everything. In India's orders are destroyed. During 1,000 years, I think. So, partly lost Buddha's teachings, not always everywhere remains. If we cannot know the meaning, now we can learn and teaching and learning. Therefore, we know the meanings. Some parts we don't understand. If we don't understand many words, that is lost. The meanings in different ways they give. This depend on situations. Now, terrorism is spreading, and terrorists can destroy everything. Okay, what is in that? Padisvana Padisambhida. Okay. Let us stop here. Jnanesu jnana Padivana Padisambhida. Okay.